Yes, keeps Russ on the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well, my friends. West Ham 3, Wolves 0. A surprisingly competent game from West Ham. Again, 2 in a row. I wouldn't say it was walking apart there. Yeah, Wolves a goal disallowed, but bloody hell, it weren't too bad. It weren't too bad. Mohamed Kudus mauled the Wolves today. Absolutely phenomenal. Lucas Paqueta with 3 assists as well. Absolute thing of beauty. Hey, we the winner, we the winner. Are you all right? Yeah. No worries. Yeah, Lucas Paqueta winning 3. Fantastic. I mean, he really was on it like Sonic today, really. He wasn't. He was really, really on it like Sonic. Absolutely fantastic performance. Kudus with a brace, first half brace. First goal particularly was a fantastic box. Shot from outside the box. Bowen got his Merry Christmas, mate. Bowen got his customary goal as well. Fantastic. 3 great goals. All the goals were fantastic, let's be honest. They're all very, very strong. And yeah, last time I checked, we're up to 7th now. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it was a surprisingly competent game. We actually were on the front foot. We pressed with a high press as well. And it makes a hell of a difference, doesn't it? A hell of a difference, this high press. It's 2 games now we've done it. And 2 games we've won. And 2 games we've kept a clean sheet as well. Obviously, the only sort of maybe surprise to the starting lineup was Lucas Fabianski's inclusion from the start, knowing that Areola was fit. But, as Moyes said pre-match, he just didn't want to risk him. And thought Fabianski had a really good game, really solid game. No flapping or anything at all. And it's come out quite a competent game. And everyone's come out very happy and smiling. And the Christmas tunes are playing. It's 2 games in a row I've been playing Christmas tunes. And 2 games we've won. We haven't conceded as soon as So hopefully that reign continues into the Man United game here on Saturday, the 23rd. Obviously now the focus does go very much onto the Liverpool game. We were fortunate enough, obviously, by winning the game reasonably at a canter, being able to bring on the reserves, the likes of Paqueta getting minutes saved, the likes of Kudus and Bowen all getting minutes saved. It's very good. Yeah, you're totally right. I think Sufan was lucky to stay on. There was a couple of tasty challenges, and he was taken off. With Tilo Kira came on as well, so he got a few minutes as well. Fabianski, competent, again, great. What can you do? There's not really much you can say. It was one of those games where I think there was a period in the second half, about 20 minutes, that they bossed it. They had a goal disallowed for offside, which was rightly so. As soon as they said it, I called it. So that's offside. And typically, at that moment, our VAR signal went down. But apart from that, yeah, just competent. 3, probably, half a dozen decent chances, and we put 3 of them away. What's going on at the moment? Marks is West Ham massive, and who can disagree? 7th now, through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, knockout stage of the last 16 of the Europa League. It ain't too bad. It ain't too shabby Alonso going into the second half of the season, really, is it? I know we've got a lot of games to play. I know we've got a lot of players going to AFCONs and stuff, but we're in a good position. We are in a good position. We keep playing like this. It really is chalk and cheese. It really is chalk and cheese. For maybe the side, look back at the Crystal Palace result at 2-2, which, looking at the City result yesterday, maybe it's not such a bad result, but still, we were slow, lethargic. We were playing the low block, wasn't working here. We dictated the game. We brought the game to Wolves, which is again something we haven't done until the last couple of games. And it makes such a difference. It puts them under pressure. Obviously, Craig Ballon gets a lovely clap, but he was ran ragged. You know, Bowen knew he, you know, it was the foot race for the third goal. There's going to be only one winner for that. But the game was already put to bed by then. In all honesty, completely put to bed. Um, Clinical, lethal, efficient. Exactly, you're totally right, man. We were clinical. You know, go back and look at all those goals in match of the day tonight, match of the day two. They were all really good goals, and they're all sublime. Sublime passes, assists from Paqueta. He was on it today. You know, yes, He did lose a few times, a few touches of the ball, a few things went astray, but man, particularly that pass for the first goal, fucking hell, it was an amazing pass. How he got it out of his feet and no look past it. Absolutely brilliant. And just where he came off, obviously sent the fans home happy with a beautiful drag back heel. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Never saw that result. I think very similar to the Freiburg game. I thought we might get a draw today. I didn't think we were going to be as competent as that. But we were. We were efficient. We were lethal. We were clinical. And that hasn't happened very often to West Ham this year. We've made hard work of it. We've dug deep. JWP was unlucky to not get a free kick goal. Keith made a save at the end. But very rarely do we get that situation where we're you know, every time we had the ball and we was in that sort of final third, it looked like we were going to score. And Kudus, man, what a fucking play we got there, mate. Sometimes we didn't. Yeah, you're right. Maybe the Fulham game was the wake-up call we needed. At the end of the day, I know people have been saying that's been coming, that Fulham result. I think clearly the illness had an issue with the side, but fair play to him today, mate. Fair play to him from the outset. The work rate of Mohamed Kudus, you know when he's doing well, when Moyes gets up off his seat and starts clapping. That happens. That doesn't happen very often, but he made a point of getting up off his seat and, you know, doing a really, really big clap for everyone. Everyone's doing clap. Fantastic. VAR knows to do something with the supporters. Yeah, that took so long. To be perfectly honest, that took so much time. So what was I think they had, you know, we need to have a look. It needs to be sorted eventually. I know the MLS are implementing new rules from next season, including the referee talking to the stadium. And I think for me, that's a huge part of what needs to be done, because obviously in the delay, also the feed went down as well. So for our feeds, but obviously not from VAR. And so with all the Wolves like singing FVAR, didn't help matters, is it? It was clearly offside. The lines prove it, but I don't know why it took so long to put the lines on. Romulus says that's how we play. He's a wizard. He can be a wizard, can't he? When he's on it, when the tricks are coming off, when the interplay is working. I thought himself and Kudus had a lovely little, you know, and what was really interesting was just before Bowen's goal, when Fornals came on, you could see they moved everyone round. But Bowen on the right hand side moved Kudus more centrally, and Paqueta more centrally. Paqueta playing as a striker, and then Fornals playing on the left hand side. Adaptable. I liked it. I thought to a man they would have a real good game. Souček a few times, you know, overplayed the ball when he had it. But yeah, it would have been nice for JWP to get that free kick goal, wouldn't it? It would have been lovely because it was so close. It was a really good free kick in the second half, and yeah, I think the keeper would have probably saved it, to be honest. But that would have given him some confidence going into Wednesday. Obviously, Wednesday's a huge game, absolutely huge game. I wonder if Moisey will put in Areola. I don't know for Wednesday, because, you know, Fabianski's now played, is it 4 games back to back, 3 games back to back now? It'll be a big game, particularly, you know, potentially going into penalties as well. Yeah, Mark says Paqueta is a special player. Kudus and Bowen to pass to. Indeed. Another goal for Bowen. Bowen becomes, I believe, the second fastest person at West Ham history to get to 10 Premier League goals. I think Johnny Hartson was second or joint second now, or I don't know. He did it. I think Hartson did it in about 15 games. So fair play. Bowen was sniffing around all game for that goal. It was well deserved. Tireless he was, absolutely tireless in terms of his determination the whole game. But I thought they were. This is Mohamed. Mohamed was phenomenal. His work rate. He tracked back. Their left back. Their right back. No, their left back. Poor guy. Absolutely poor guy. To get play, it says Fabianski is the cup keeper. He is, but has been playing a couple of Premier League games recently, so you never know. Michael Paqueta deserves a goal. Shame he was knackered, couldn't make it the shot over. No, exactly, yeah. And I thought if he'd connected, there was a chance in the second half. The ball came, first time volley. It would have been a phenomenal goal if that had gone in. Absolutely phenomenal if that had gone in. But look, you can't be greedy. Can't be greedy. Is that the best 11? Maybe with the exception of Areola for Fabianski. Although to be honest, I don't think Fabianski's done himself a misjustice at all, really, in terms of how he's been playing. I thought Fabianski's done well. The only thing is, his distribution sometimes lets him down a bit. I say. Something going on with Stufo and their winger. Yeah, they're having proper 2 and 8, weren't it, all day? Mark says Areola had his hand taped up. They always do anyway, I think, goalkeepers, extra support. But and he has been training, but Moyes didn't want to risk him. So fair play. We need 2 fit goalkeepers anyway, don't we? Raymond says Kudus is a danger to any Premier League side. I totally agree. Liverpool will not like that result today. Obviously, Liverpool kick off against United in about 20 minutes time. No, 15 minutes time, 5 minutes time, and then then they have Arsenal on the Saturday. So it's all to play for them as well. But yeah, it's Kudus is a very, very special player, and which is why we need to push on. We need to make sure we have Premier League football, European football next year, because they're going to be circling around with him. You look at someone like, if Salah goes to the Saudi Pro League, someone like Kudus would fit in at Liverpool side. Someone like Bowen as well. So we need to get European football next year. Or the new manager who potentially comes in the summer will be enough to convince the likes of Kudus to stay. Bowen's tied to a 7-year deal, anyway. But touches just needs regular time. Yeah, and I think that's if he signs a deal, I think he'll go out on loan in the summer, in January. I think that to me makes most sense. He's only going to get 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, half an hour, maybe the odd cup game. But now with the games, in terms of intensifying, in terms of the likes of the last 16 and things like that, I don't think he's going to get the opportunity as much. You never know. Towards the end, maybe if we're winning, but if we're going to the finals or whatnot, and we're trying to preserve some of the fans, some of the players, yes, but it makes sense to me for him to go out on loan, come back in the summer, new manager potentially. I think in January you will see a new striker. I think you'll see a new striker coming in January. It's one of 2 names, I believe, at the moment, but who knows? Things can change very, very quickly at West Ham in terms of, look at the side now. I think it's absolutely ticking. Great, but slow on the turn. Mav on Wednesday, I think, I think Zuma doesn't play 2 games a week, very, very rarely. So for me, Mav comes back in. I think the only change, Mav back in, maybe Areola, potentially for Fab. Possibly. Obviously, after the Man United game on Saturday, we do have a 5-game break. Wow, until the 28th. So well, that lighting's very good for me, isn't it? So we'll wait and see. Love you too, James. Thank you. Dad's fully fit. Yeah, I agree. Special talent. You're totally right. Liverpool will be looking at next. I totally agree, man. Bigger team, kick themselves for not getting Alvarez. I mean, Alvarez again. You know, he does so much hard work without being. And again, it's almost and again not digging at people who aren't here. But when you see him, when you see the game being played, you just see how he's just the work rate he puts in is phenomenal. He's literally everywhere. And Mohamed was phenomenal as well. His work rate. So you know, it's and I think that's part of the reason why he's already in the Moisey's side already, because he's showing the defensive side of his game already. Biggest win of the season so far? I think so. By 3 clear goals, possibly. Are we safe yet? Not quite yet. 27 points, 13 points to go. 7th now, with Brighton losing to Arsenal, I believe. Obviously, Man United still play Liverpool today, so they could go back up above us if they get a point. But still, we're in good fettle. Scored his left, scored his right. Was a right foot. Lovely. Yeah, and all fantastic goals. Get yourself dosed up for hot toddy here. Oh yeah, as if I have to cook. Mrs. Bunn's already phoned me. What time are you home? You need to cook dinner. So no, it always pulls the Bun house. It never stops. Love this front three. I like the fluidity of it. I like the fact, you know, with 20, was it half an hour to go, something like that. They changed it all around again. And it was great they could take the front three off. The whole front three went, you know, didn't play with the whole 90. And that's perfect. Alvarez played 65 minutes. Considering he's come back from a really bad hip as well. You know, maybe still feeling effects of the flu, maybe, or the virus they've had. You never know. But yeah, just a really good game. Just really nice. Kind of thinking, I agree, Cotley. For me, I think it was an anomaly. It happens. Don't forget, Man United today, they lost 7-0 to Liverpool last year at Anfield. Occasionally, a side, it's a freak result. Now, Fulham hit everything they hit turned into a goal. That happens occasionally. But I think I don't think we played particularly well. We also had the issue with the virus as well. I think it was just a perfect storm. And maybe it was the kick up the arse they needed. Maybe it was the kick up the arse they needed. You know, everyone's been saying it's been coming for a while because the way we're playing. The last 2 games we played totally differently. So maybe it is. Maybe it is actually we've got to do something different. And look, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. Nice performance. Makes my day happy. Got any your tactics for dummies is Alvarez captain material, quite possibly. It would be great for Joe WP to get his first free. Yeah, it could be. And maybe Danny Ings to score his first goal. Who knows? Let's go for a few comments and then we'll go because the signal's going to drop out. So please, you're doing well. Indeed. Happy times. Chuffed. How much the Forces paid to get Caduce, indeed. What is our best signing now? Oh, Paul. It's got to be Caduce, surely, isn't it? This summer, Caduce, I'd say. I think Alvarez is more of a greater team signing, but Caduce wins the games as a match winner. Absolutely phenomenal player. Give the players confidence of Man United. You tell you, well, give the fans something to cheer about as well. Atmosphere is fantastic. Atmosphere is great. Players play the high line, put the effort in. It's simple. It's a simple equation. You know, the fans are absolutely phenomenal today. You know, even carried on to into the half time. We a bit quiet in the second half when Wolves started to press. We went into ourselves, and then after that was about a 15-20 minute spell. They had the goal disallowed, kicked us up the arse again, cracked on. It's so easy. Team are gelling well, indeed. Also, team went for a lap of the pitch and done that for a few games. So that was nice to see pre-match as well. But look, it's all good in the hood. What we got? Yeah, I mean their goalkeeper was quite poor to be honest. How many more players from Tim Steele from Ajax? Indeed. Is there anyone else I want from Ajax? Steven Bergwijn would be good on that left-hand side. But we'll see. We shall see. Pass the feet so much better. You're totally right, George. You're totally right, mate. And just playing a high line. It's so easy. difference this side is chalk and cheese from what's happened the last few games. Uh, yeah, decorations are lovely, look lovely, lovely decorations. North to Stratford, beautiful, beautiful. And obviously we're playing the 23rd now, so yeah, day before obviously Christmas Eve. So on the Saturday, and Christmas Eve being the Sunday. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Anywho, my signal's going to drop out in a minute. Apart from Eddie, just to sit in front of the back four. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you right. Who is number 18? Danny Ings. Danny Ings, God bless. He tries hard. He tries hard. He'll be gone in January. No, don't worry about it. As I said, keep on the channel. We'll do tomorrow. We'll do the ratings for the game. Should be quite a fun show because we've won. And then also Tuesday night, hopefully, we've got Matty from the Great British Bake Off. He won the Great British Bake Off. We're not in the Champions of Europe, we're the Champions of Baking. We know who we are. And Matty, massive West Ham fan. If anyone watched Bake Off this year, a few of his bakes are West Ham related. And he won. And he won. So, yeah, he'll be coming to do his Myers 11. And then, obviously, Wednesday, we've got the Liverpool game. Anton will be back from his little family jaunt to Edinburgh. And it'll all be good. It'll all be good. And towards the end of next week, who knows? Who knows where we're going to be? Best results, yep, indeed. Always get a rusty bonus point. Always get a rusty bonus point. Hopefully, Moyes. Hey, Mikey, happy? Are you happy today, Mikey? Because you were very happy this morning. Moyes keeps rocking up his arse for the season. Yep, totally agree. Totally agree. Puck stream as well, mate. You're always so humble. And honestly, that's what. Thank you, James. Much appreciated. Don't forget, go back and watch the Gary O'Neill, not Gary O'Neill, the Jerry O'Brien Advent calendar vid. And just comment multiple times as Michael's figured out for more chances to win, and you can win some West Ham signed memorabilia. I've also got to do. We'll announce the John Moncur one from yesterday. That'll be announced later on today. So keep an eye on the community tab. And yeah, all good in the hood. Champions of Europe, we know we are. 7th in the league. I'll take that. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll wait and see what happens next week. Could be the same. By the end of next week, we could be in the semi-finals, the Carabao Cup. And we could be pushing for a top 6 spot. I'll have some of that. Much love. Don't forget to like, stream, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Much love. Bye-bye.